Hi, David Campanile here, owner of Campanile Law, located in the state of New Jersey. We handle estate planning and probate. Before we dive into today's topic, if you'd like to consult with me or speak to me about any estate planning or probate needs, you can contact me at njestateattorney.com or please send me an email at david@campanilelaw.com. So today's topic comes from actually an article I was reading yesterday, and this pertains to inflation and estate planning. Now, what do I mean? And before I dive into this, this is not a political rant. This has nothing to do with politics. This has to do with estate planning. So, what is inflation? The definition of inflation is the rate of increase in prices over a given period of time. So, what do we mean by this? Typical inflation is normally like a 1 to 3% increase, depending on the year. Currently, we are seeing, as some economists are calling, hyperinflation. We're seeing inflation, stagnation. I just like to say, when I go to the grocery store, I realize prices are going up on certain things. For example, this morning I had to run out to buy my wife ginger ale, and two 12-packs cost me $15. So what I'm talking about here is, how does inflation affect your estate plan? So if you have created an estate plan, right now is kind of the time that we need to go back, sit down, and review it. And what do I mean by that? Is you may have said, a friend or a relative gets, or your child gets $100,000, thinking that would be a good down payment on a home that can help them with student loan debt. But with prices rising, that $100,000 isn't going to be able to provide as much of a buffer. So it may not be that full down payment on a home. It may not be the full or partial or 50% of student loan debt. So, and this goes for your trusts as well. So what I do here is you need to sit down and calculate now, how much more do you want to give someone? Can you afford to give them more to cover what we originally thought were the basic costs of those needs, or what we wanted them to have? When it comes to a trust, for example, your monthly payout or quarterly payout could have been, I don't know, let's just say $10,000 on the per quarter. But now that $10,000 may not cover rent. So you may have to go back and change payout numbers to increase them to ensure that rent is covered, full rent is covered. So then your children or the beneficiary isn't taking as much cost, doesn't have to take as much out of pocket as it was your wish to care for them after life. So the moral of this story of this video is very much inflation. With inflation, it's either time to create your estate plan and start trying to put away money, because right now money is not as valuable. And it's time to go back, sit down with your estate plans and your trusts to see, is the money that you've already dedicated, is the money that's going to be paid out whenever that comes, enough for those people? So inflation normally is bad, but like I said, this is not political. This is more to just educate you on how inflation can affect your estate plan. And on the reverse side, it's the same thing with deflation. So if prices were to drop and the value of a dollar were to increase, you may want to sit down and go review and see, can I give less? Can I give now more? Can I give to another person that I normally didn't want to give to? I hope you found this video informational. If you did, please hit the like button. Share this out to friends, family that may be concerned about this topic in estate planning. If you'd like to schedule a consultation with me, please contact me at njestateattorney.com. As always, my name is David Campanile. I'm the owner of Campanile Law, located in the great state of New Jersey. Have a wonderful day.